If you're watching this, hello. This is actually being recorded as a live stream right now. So I am aiming to be doing live streams. They'll be done through the week, every week. Probably on a Wednesday night is the night I'm looking at most likely for it. But I'll come up with a concrete plan. And those are going to be of some flights. So this is a flight, or an approach and landing I should say, from my going home for Christmas flight. So we're landing into Moshnov in the A321LR by Build, which is one of the default aircraft I should say, sorry, that comes with MSFS 2024. I've now finally figured out the nose wheel issues, and yeah, we're here to do some flying. So like I said, we're coming downhill, we're 45 seconds in to the recording, but we are now rounding the circuit to final. It's an ILS-22 approach for those of you playing along at home. Got Navigraph charts up and everything for this. So once we level off at 3,000 feet, I'm going to drop this speed to about 2,000. No, we'll see what we drop the speed to. I should be dropping out of the clouds across. There we go. What I'll actually do is I'll really quickly pause the game, just check out my weather to clear, which is my default. So we are actually approaching the city. Hang on. Oh no, we're over the city. Just figuring out where I am. Yes, I know where we are. That, well, this area here is Pufedi. Not Pufedi. Sort of Portoval almost. Just the visibility is so low, man. It's that Ostrava smog, folks. It's that Ostrava smog. As we fly final over the city in that downtown environment. I'm going to put my speed to 210 knots. Now that we're stable, or I'll start at least. 210 is our green dot speed, which is basically the minimum manoeuvring speed without putting flap out. And I'm going to deploy the first stage of flap soon. That is the river, but we're not over the city centre. No, that's the Odra, or the Oder River. So Odra River, and we're over sort of downtown Ostrava here. Our winds are about calm here, aren't they? 23 knot tailwind. Yeah, we have a problem if that went away. Make a bit of noise as you come in. That's the chess arena, I think. I don't actually think we're going to see the city centre today. I think they're much more direct than normally. Oh well. That's cool, but that's going to be a thumbnail for this arrival. Proper little P Super we're in today, eh? Oh yeah, this is spin-off. We are basically further east than I thought we would be. Fair enough. We're not going to see it. I'll probably show it to the stream, the areas that are of interest to me at least. As we turn our final now, I'm going to turn on ILS symbology, turn LS mode on, and oh dear God, help. Right, on ILS 1, urgently, what is our frequency? I didn't check that the aircraft had plugged it in, but it hasn't. Awkward. Piss off with that, thank you. Arrival, no, approaches I want. Fucking approaches. Jadak. Approach. ILS-22. Thank you. I don't want any transit. I just want to look at the sodding charts. I'll have to do. And it's charts, approach, ILS-22. It overlays it into this, but the frequency I want is 110.985. Oh, game, you bastard. And the final approach course is 22 degrees. It's picked it up. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to. What we'll do is, because we are at a safe elevation, we know that. I'm going to set our to 1021, which is fine. You'll do your side when you get a second. I know that much about you. And I'm going to change us to set selected. And I'm basically just going to do a circle to the right because we are too high. There's no use me trying to chase the approach angle here. But this is why checklists exist, folks. This is why checklists exists. Checklists exist, even. Yeah, we are right over the airfield, 0.0 miles range. If I, for one quick second, I'm going to flap one out. And we'll quickly show where we are in relation to the world. I'm going to be doing this sort of switch a lot. Oh, help, no. Game, you bastard. It's like 11, well, 12:28. I'm going to have to change everything in the world. Sorry about that. But there's the airfield, so we literally got right over the top. There was no use trying to trace that approach angle. We'll let the aircraft roll out, and then we're going to turn on to basically the reciprocal of 220. Folks, just due to some constraints with the airfield, we weren't able to land their first attempt, so we're going to attempt to land again. We are just going to be circling around to the north, and we'll be landing a second time. Nothing to be concerned about at all today, folks, just a standard bit of ATC miscommunication going on there. Alright. I've talked about the airfield there. I don't know what that race circuit is. I've talked about the airfield at Ostrava. So obviously, if you look at Ostrava Airport, or Motonov, where am I in relation to it? There it is. You can see some dispersal points there. They're obviously disused now. But back in the day, Ostrava used to be a military airbase. And if you watch the MSFS video, my MiG-15 story, after this stream, or after this video, that is the video in which I talk about walking into an aircraft museum in Scotland and seeing an aeroplane with the logo of Ostrava painted on it, which was a really strange experience. Hyundai factory. What have we got? So, those cooling towers have not helped. That's Portoban, I think. No, I know that. So, it's Friedeck we're aiming for. I'm in looking for completely the wrong town today. Awkward. Awkward. No, it can't be, because that's... No, that river's wrong. This is Friedeck. So further up this way is Ostrava. Our range now is suitable for us to basically re-approach the airfield. So I'll put us back on live weather. Back into the pea soup we go. And we'll turn ourselves onto our downwind leg. I'll now turn us to 180 knots. You can see we're starting to get semblances of the ground today. We've got flap 1 extended, which is fine. That's about all we need for right now. The speed starts dropping off rapidly because obviously we've got quite a bit of alpha going on. We'll put flap 2 out now. And that's just to get us a bit less alpha basically. It makes the wing bigger. And because we've got more lift, we've got less angle of attack going on to generate more lift. So reduce the angle of attack. We will still be coming down the approach path with a few degrees of nose up on, but not enough to cause anyone any concerns today. So we are now crosswind leg. I'm actually going to do that like that. And what I'll do, I'm going to arm the approach mode now. I just want to see if it actually takes intercept off this. But I'm going to make sure we are at a true right angle to the approach path, because when we're not that much lower than we need to be basically. And what I can actually do is, so we've got low start, so we're now capturing the localizer. And what we can do as part of that is set that to that and just set a descent. There you go, got glide slope capture now. Perfect. So now capturing both the localizer and the glide slope. So we'll set our speed to 160 knots as we take over to that point of the flight. We're now at 6 mile range. So you can see the speed drops off yet further still. What I'm actually going to do is stay at flap 2 and 160 knots until 5 miles. At 5 miles, we'll go flaps down and we'll actually take our approach. Has the wind increased massively? No, 3 degrees at 8 knots on the surface still, so it's still... Oh, yeah. So it's still at a point that we should have no major factors from it. But we're now at that 5-mile range ring, so what I'm actually going to do is to put us back to the correct thing there. I'm going to select flap 3. I'll select our landing gear down. Now I'm going to put landing gear down, cabin signs there checked, and flaps full, that'll be coming on momentarily. Our landing gear is extended, which will probably start chilling the gear again. And, coming extended I should say. And now we're at 4 miles, so what I'll do, because we're approaching 1,000 feet, I'm going to slow to our approach pace now, which is 135 knots. It is raining, judging by the sounds today.
1,000.
Okay, focusing back on the flight. When I go flap full, and we should see the blower envelope extend there as we get our full flap component available to us. Yes, that is now there now. Good. And so a cabin check, we've received it verbally, so we're basically cleared for the approach now. So we're now letting the aircraft sort us out for the final stage there. I can see the pappies, I can see the root ring rabbits. We're going to continue the landing because we've got the runway in sight. Roger, continue. Autopilot off, Emily is in control.
Minimum.
Continue landing.
400. 300. 200.
Okay, a bit low. A bit left of centre, but oh well. Not a showstopper. What are you complaining about? I'm high. According to one side... Yeah, I am high. That's fine though.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 10. Retard. Retard.
Bit of a floater, but oh well. It's a really long runway here at Ostrava, so it's fine. There we go. Air brakes kick on. So everything kicks on, sorry. 60. Oh. That's awkward. Reverse throttle, please. Thank you. Oh well, I've missed my turn off. Most awkward. There we go, though. Like I said, bit of a P-super on the way in, but we've made it. Welcome to Ostrava Airport in the Czech Republic. You can get a B-52 in here if you wanted to, so like I say, you can see we look tiny on this runway. God. I'll speak to Coach, I'll try and get us to stand down. We'll vacate that, we'll be fine. Let's do our after landing items. So after landing, stern the runway, we'll disarm the speed brake, set our flaps to the up position. Autopilot off is fine. I'll hit the disconnect switch there, which clears it off there. Oh, we have our landing lights on. That's embarrassing. I'll turn the APU bleed on now. I'll open the cross bleed valve. And we'll be turning, yeah, we'll just turn left on our way over here. That's quite cool. So I've actually managed to bind both the rudder and throttle to the same axis on my controls. So we can actually manoeuvre this thing on the ground now. Oh, the joys, eh? Right, Coutel. Now we said what sort of C5 would be our ideal. So we'll go gate. And we'll go to gate 5, please. Nope. And we'll do Menzies, because Czech Airlines is no longer a thing, which is very sad. So it's no longer a service air who dispatched us today. There we go. So doing our taxi in, we'll just put our taxi light on. And our turn off light on. It's pretty dark under the cloud, isn't it? What's that? Oh wow, light 410. That's old. You got a little... So there is actually a railhead here, but I don't believe they take intermodal. I'm not sure what that railhead's used for. I know Pendo's been down it, because again, that's a scenario released to the Trains and Community website. They do NATO days here, which is how the B-52's been here and how the Pendo's been here. Basically, it's they take over the airfield for the weekend and do a military air show. And you get some really good stuff. You get buffs, well, a buff. KC-135, refueling Grippins, doing a fly past, awesome stuff like that. not too sure it is raining, to be honest. I'm just going to... No, it is. It's raining ever so slightly. I'm going to turn that off because that's just needlessly aggressive. There we go. I'm really hoping... Okay. I know where I am. I think. So, those are multi-floor buildings as far as I'm aware. Like I say, this is a full military base, so over on the far side there, there's like an industrial park now, which is in all the old like barracks buildings. It's quite cool. Anyway, 15 knots, we're doing our taxi over. So our pressure was actually a little bit off, wasn't it? It's more should have been 1023, 1022. A little bit off, not massively. Let's get our updated. 1021 according to that still. Fair enough. But yeah, that was a real piece super on that arrival. It was really good to actually have the confidence, be able to like rebuild that confidence, I guess, in the aircraft. Because I've not had to do sort of flying like that for a long time. And, you know, I think it went okay. Obviously, didn't have the landing lights on, embarrassing, but not a showstopper. Especially when, at the end of the day, guys, it is a video game. Remember that. It's a goddamn video game, goddamn you all. GSX. Free this parking from AI, just making sure it's nice and free. Yep, it was good. Okay, dokie, folkly doozies. We are back. We are arriving into... We'll kick us over into standby mode since we're on the pull into stand now. Okay, folks. Oh, and we need our weather radar off. Weather radar off, because we're now on stand. So, I'm putting on the stand, and we don't want to radiate the ground crew. Although it is non-ionizing radiation, all we're doing is cooking them a little bit, but they're probably against being cooked. We'll be going in next to that Embraer, apparently. Ostrava Airport. ATIS information, Charlie. Apron Central. Using a bit of power to keep going. We're one of the bigger aircraft they get here today, you know? Yeah, no, it wants me where that Embraer is. Can I put free this parking from AI again, please? There we go. Fuck's sake, game! Right, so judging off the fact that my thingy guy is there, my marshal will be where that A330 nose is. I'm going to basically pull in right behind that A330, hit the command. That must be a wing walker. Oh, puck you game, puck you. And free this parking from AI. It's now my spot. Oh, I've got no idea where my marshal is though. Right, you know what? Sod it. I can't tell. I think it's actually there. Just oh no, there they are. You know what? Stuff it. Actually, no. Since I can see them, I'll taxi towards them. Let's do this thing. So she's saying turn right. Oh, they are saying turn right. So working on it, ma'am. Basically, need to line myself on her. It's 3, 2, 1.5, and I'm going to start the turn now to align myself on her. Because I'm actually okayly centered. I'm not sure what that signal's meant to bloody mean. Okay, come right. Come left. You know what? 0.4, 0.4. I will take that given the level of shenanigans that happened during that taxi-in. Engine off and off. That off, off. Wait for the N2 to drop below 35%. That's 20s now, so we can now turn our beacons off, turn our seatbelt signs off. AP is taking care of the aircraft. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ostrava. And it is snowing.
The boarding requested.
Just in time for that white Christmas. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-ba, ba, boo-da, boo-da, boo-da. I didn't turn my turn off, so all my landing lights off, which is, I guess, fine. All my cargo doors are opening. I'm getting pallets of cargo off for everyone. Oh, those late notice Christmas presses getting home in time. Let's actually watch our punters actually disembark the aircraft. That'll be fun. I call passengers at work punters as well. Okay, you can deal with it.
Passengers bus is coming.
So I think you see them get off, right? I hope you do at least. Unless like one person gets off. Oh no, a bus is coming. Oh wow. I mean, there's literally a walkway. That's literally immigration right there. I've been to this airport before. This part's new build. It used to be that part. So actually that's immigration there, sorry. Baggage and loading's now begun. So you can see I've got 2 jet container pallets coming off.
Passengers deboarding starting.
And the passengers now disembarkating. If like one person gets on this single bus, I'll be depressed. Now I've got our cabin crew at the top of the steps. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. But honestly, that was a really cool flight. I'm glad you guys joined me for that. Fine, I'll bet you all like it. Take a screenshot through the window, eh? Waving through a window. Oh look, they're getting off. I mean, they clipped through the front of the outfit thing. They're actually getting off fine. That's. Please no. Please don't tell me it's just 2 people getting off my flight. But luggage is off now. Honestly, guys, I really enjoyed that. Hope you did too. We look great here with our friends in the ATRs. The ATR 72. It is the plane for me and you. Mind you, those short sleeves, man. That is the most British thing ever. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your Christmas. Have a great one. See you guys next year. Bye.